Gilead shares hitting a fresh 52-week high today. And this is the stock that technically looks pretty good to our Josh Brown. Why are you watching this? What made this pop out to you?
So I haven't personally bought or sold this stock in like 15 years, but this is a long-standing sort of biotech pharmaceutical name. Used to be thought of as almost a blue chip. It's about $100 billion market cap. Popped up on our list of the best stocks in the market, probably because last week they beat on both the top and the bottom lines. And this is a chart that's spent about eight and a half, almost 9 full years in a consolidation. Now it's starting to break out. I don't know the name well enough to have a very strong opinion about whether or not this breakout will hold. But I think people that like this sector and they're looking for ideas, Gilead is a big liquid stock that nobody talks about anymore. And if you dig in on the fundamentals, this might be an area where you want to take a closer look.
Okay. Best stocks in the market. You've been bringing our viewers some names that have really broken out and popped up to you and stood out. I've got two here in front of me. Corteva hit the list on Wednesday. Steph previously owned this stock, but what about this name has it on the list?
So this is going to be a slow mover, but I think it's in the process of breaking out. It's not going to act like a tech stock. This is seeds. Branded seeds are about 60% of the business. 40% of the business is crop protection. So it's in the chemical space. It was a spin out from Dow DuPont, which is why not a lot of people know the name. Now I understand why Stephanie knows the name. She loves these spin-offs, and I know she's done historically really well with these types of. But it's only been trading on its own for 5 years, spun out right before the pandemic, and then nobody cared about it. There's a breakout happening here. It's a really interesting chart, and when they last reported, they had a lot of good things to say fundamentally. Operating EBITDA margin improved by 280 basis points last quarter. They said free cash flow was up by 40% to $1.7 billion. They also announced a $1 billion buyback for the year 2025. Assuming they act on that, I think the stock should be okay. You've got an RSI here of 58, so not overbought yet. 6% above the 50, 12% above the 200. I like that golden cross, and she's 3% from the 52-week high.
The Union Pacific, you want to talk about that one? That hit the list on January 24th.
All aboard Union Pacific, Judge, because this stock looks like she wants to head north. Operating income for the fourth quarter rose by 5% to $2.5 billion. This is one of those stocks that's been kind of like, I think, held back by all the tariff conversation. And of course, very severe tariffs with Canada and Mexico will hurt the name. But barring something like that, I think the stock has some room to move here. Full year operating revenue is increasing. You've got better volume. You've got better pricing. And when you look at this chart here, you can see if she can clear 250 on good volume, there's really no other area where the sellers would appear. Almost nobody has a profit in this stock. I think 275 is realistic.